Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Now we gonna really get into the sauce, all right? This gonna be like an intro video, you know, for beginners, you know, mainly people that haven't really maybe just started their type beat channel and kind of want to like grow it or something like that. Oh, this dude. No, so that's kind of what I'm doing it for. I know my funeral gonna be lit, cause how I see the people. I don't wanna. But let's get into the 3 tips for starting a successful YouTube channel in 2022, because that's the year we in. All right, tip number 1 is make good beats. There's no way around it. All right, somebody's not gonna pay, you know, with their hard-earned money for something that they can't even hop on because it's not a good beat. You know what I'm saying? So number 1, gotta have good beats. You know what I'm saying? So what makes a good beat? Let's talk about melodies. Gotta have a catchy melody or something that's just very different. Drums gotta be hitting hard. So if the drums is hitting hard, you gotta make sure your mix is right, so all the drums is hitting the way they're supposed to. You know what I'm saying? So melodies, get your mix right, so your everything is hitting the way it's supposed to. Transitions, the way you sequence your beats, you know what I'm saying? Usually we'll get into another video. Comment down below if y'all want to see you know, kind of how to sequence or structure a beat. Let me know if y'all want to see that. If they're gonna buy a beat, they're gonna have to buy a beat that's like, you know, gonna be worth their time. That people are not just buying beats just to buy beats. They're gonna buy beats because they want to hop on the song and make a song with the beat. You know what I'm saying? So number 1 is you gotta have good beats. There's no way around it. Like most of the people, there's some people that be creeping up there, you know, their beats, it's not too good, you know, but overall, like, the people that's at the top have very hard beats. No matter what genre you're looking at, it's just you could tell they put that work in, or they know a lot about music. You know what I'm saying? So number 1, have good beats. All right, tip number 2 is know how YouTube works, or at least try to learn a little bit about it before you get into posting your beats. You know what I'm saying? So the way YouTube works, just to give a quick summary, I guess. So for type beats, it's a little different because we're kind of like trying to, I guess, promote a still image on a platform that's all about videos. You know what I'm saying? It's just audio and a still picture. But YouTube, majority, maybe like 99% of it, I'm saying most of it is videos. You know what I'm saying? It's not just the audio. So it's kind of, we're already at a disadvantage when it comes to the YouTube algorithm. So the way the algorithm works, right? You got to niche down, okay? The reason you got to niche down is because the way the algorithm works is it kind of like puts you in a category so they could push your videos. YouTube is always trying to push videos to people because, like, the more that people watch, the more they get paid, the more that they can pay you. You know what I'm saying? So ultimately they eating, they want to make their bread. You know what I'm saying? So they're trying to push the best videos. It's not like they just don't like you and they don't want to push your stuff. That's not it. So niching down, so right, they're going to categorize you in what you do. So let's say you do fashion, they're going to put you under the fashion category. You know what I'm saying? Let's say you do music, you're going to be under music. If you do art, if you fix cars, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be under cars. And then under those umbrellas, there's kind of like little like subgenres, I guess. So like, right, music, so there's all music at the top, so like all songs, all beats, instrumentals, like whatever music people put on there. And then under that, there's, I guess, categories. So like I guess there's, you know, like some of the ones I just mentioned, music, beats, so I fall under beats. And then under beats, there's another umbrella of type. You know what I'm saying? So like they try and categorize it, your stuff, so they could push it to the right people, right? So for me, I make music, I make beats, and on my first beat channel, Notorious Beats, I make Drake type beats. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they categorize me under, you know what I'm saying? So niching down is gonna help you. It's gonna help YouTube push your videos to the people it's supposed to be going to, the people you want to reach. Those are gonna be your customers, you know what I'm saying? So really niching down, you gotta figure out how the YouTube algorithm works. Another thing is, I heard somebody, I don't remember who I heard say this in an interview. I'm always watching interviews, so like I don't really know who said it, but it's, all right, first of all, you have to have a good beat. The keyword, so that your title and the stuff you put in your description have to make sense with, I guess, your niche, and you know what I'm saying, so they could categorize everything. So you have to have good keywords. Some keywords are better than others. You need to do your keyword research. Use websites like TubeBuddy and vidIQ. I think that's the other one. You could use those two, and it kind of shows you like the competition in that keyword and the search volume. So you need to have a good beat. Your keyword needs to be on point, and your thumbnail needs to be good. Okay, what makes a good thumbnail? Most of the good thumbnails, either the people have like a style for every one of their beats. So go look at Dilly's beats. Go look at I don't really know too many YouTube producers off the top of my head. There's just, you know, a lot of them. So just search up whatever, I guess, type beat that you make. And so let's say you make Lil Baby type beats, all right? Look up Lil Baby type beats. See who's ranking and who has like a good amount of followers. Look at their thumbnails. Some of them are just like a, you know, a picture of the artist. A lot of it is just that, depending on the, you know, on your brand or whatever. But there's people that have their own style. All right, so for me, my style, what I had before, I had like Notorious beats. For me, I like dark beats. So like for me, everything, I would take a picture of an artist off Instagram or like the internet or something, and then I throw some filters on it to make it look kind of dark and I guess spooky, scary kind of vibe, and then I throw the Notorious Beats logo on top of it. Recently I saw an interview where like they were talking about, usually you know, you want something to catch your eye, so it's got to be bright, you know what I'm saying? So recently, if you could look at my page, I'll put the link in the description. But y'all could go look at my page. I just recently changed my style of the thumbnails. So I had the dark theme. I'm now saturating the colors a lot more to try and catch people's eye. But yeah, so I switched my thumbnail. So a good beat, good keywords that make sense with your niche, and then a good thumbnail. That's gonna equal, you know, a better retention time and a better click-through rate, so that people are clicking on your stuff. Yeah, so that's number 2. All right, tip number 3 is have a plan and stick to that plan. A lot of people go into the type beat selling business and they kind of just think it's gonna be, you know, it's not a regular job, it's just music, it's gonna be real easy. I seen this little kid selling beats, he's 15 years old, I could probably do better than him, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta have a plan, you gotta stick to that plan, you know. Some people get lucky and just, you know, get put on because of people they know, or maybe like one of their beats just got like a good amount of traction. But you got to have a plan and stick to that plan. You know what I'm saying? So what do I mean by have a plan and stick to the plan, all right? What kind of beats are you going to be posting, all right? Is it a beat style that you're good at? Is it a beat style that you like? Is it something that you could sustain for a long time? Because running a type beat channel, having to niche down really like kills a lot of the creativeness when it comes to like, sometimes the way I work, I would just come sit down, I would go through some loops, or I just play on the keys and see, you know, what comes out. And then from there, I kind of just build the beat on what I think the beat needs, you know what I'm saying? But when you have a type beat channel and you're only making, for me, you know, Drake type beats, you get kind of burnt out just making the same kind of beats every single day. So is this something that you like, and is this something you could sustain for a long time? Because if you can't, then you're only gonna last like a couple months, maybe a year. But after that, you gotta think about 3 years from now, 5 years from now, are you gonna be able to sustain that? And is that artist still gonna be relevant today? You know, somebody like Drake, he's been relevant for a long time. He's never gonna go away, still dropping music, super consistent, you know what I'm saying? So you just got to think about that. Like J. Cole, You know, there's just artists that is really never gonna go away. Their spot is kind of cemented in the game. Like Meek Mill, like we can go on the list. Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? That we can go on all day about that. But first things first, you got to be able to sustain what you got to know what kind of beats you're making, okay? And just what's best for you. For me, that's why I started the second YouTube channel. I have Notorious Beats 2. It's Notorious Beats II. It has like maybe like 6 subscribers or something, but that's where I post my Lil Baby beats, my Lil Durk type beats, and really like the majority of my trap beats is all going in there. Why? Because to me that's a lot more sustainable than making the Drake type beats. I feel like I really just got lucky and stumbled upon it, and I just all my 600 subscribers came from those Drake type beats. So that's probably what they're looking for, is some Drake type beats. So I'm gonna just, you know, I can make those type of beats pretty easily. Like some days it's kind of a little harder than others, but you know, it's something I could do, and I'm gonna just try and sustain it. You know, I already have this momentum. If I could keep making some dope ass beats and like get my page to 1,000 and start monetizing, and hopefully that translates over to my other page and then into this page and my Instagram and over, you know, moreover. But yeah, so you need to know what kind of beats you're making and can you sustain that for a long time, because if you can't, you're only gonna last a couple months. Another part about having a plan is how many times are you planning on posting per week? A lot of people think the type beat game is real easy. You just have to post, you know, one time. If your beats are good, you can get away with posting one time a week, but like people really, you need to be a little more consistent, and you got to make sure that you're going to be able to keep having that, I guess, that output, and just having enough beats to be consistent enough to hit those days per week. So if you having, you know, and when you cooking up, not every beat you make is hot. Like some of them is just like not hitting. So like let's say you make beats 5 days out the week, and you make 3 beats a day, so that's 15 beats, you know what I'm saying? And let's say 50% is trash, so you have 7 beats right there. You could easily post 3 times a week and be pretty comfortable. That's all you're doing, you know what I'm saying? You should be able to do that. It's pretty sustainable. But let's say you're a little bit on the slower side. You can only make like maybe 1 beat a day, and you only work 4 days a week, you know, in the studio, because you have another job and a family you got to take care of. So let's say, what I say, 4 days a week, and you're making 1 beat a day. So that's what I say. Yeah, so that's 4. You have 4 beats, and let's say 50% of them is trash. So you have 2 beats to post that week. You know what I'm saying? Like, so realistically, you should only be posting maybe, I would say 2, you know, just to push yourself and like be a little more consistent. Because one time, if you're not that nice, you know what I'm saying, one time is really not enough to be posting, honestly. And especially if you're first starting off, you should be trying to be like a little more consistent. I would say if you're try and work on your workflow and see if you could bang out 2 beats instead of 1, so you could, you know, the output is a little bit higher. But yeah, you should be at least posting beats twice a week. It's hard to be cooking up beats every day, just being down in the you know, in the lab cooking up, and sometimes you just get tired of it, you get burnt out, and that goes with anything, you know what I'm saying? So just make sure it's something you can sustain. Another part about having a plan is, are you going to be paying for advertisement? Okay, it helps to pay for advertisement. There's a lot of advertisements everywhere. There's Google ads, I know there's Facebook ads, there's the BeatStar ads. If you're on BeatStars, some people have their own website. I've used BeatStars advertisement. We're not going to get into what works the best. We could save that for another video, you know what I'm saying? But you know, are you going to be paying for advertisement, and what is your budget going to be, and like things like that, and how are you going to be able to sustain that, you know what I'm saying? Like if your beats are selling, then you're going to be able to sustain that a little bit better, and you're going to be able to reinvest into the business. But if you're not seeing no money at first, you know what I'm saying, you got to make sure if you're going to be planning on paying for advertisement, do you have enough money for that to keep going on and helping you grow, you know what I'm saying? But if you just want to do it the all natural way and just do it all based off like faith and luck, I guess, yeah, I mean, that's just free, you know what I mean? Say your prayers. Some people get mad lucky. You know what I mean? I hope y'all get real lucky. I hope we all get real blessed. You know what I'm saying? But if you're gonna be paying for advertisement, like, yeah, just have a budget and just know what you're gonna do. Having a plan is so important, and people really, you know, I feel like overlook that. Like, they just think I'm about to hop in the game and I'm about to kill it. My beats is hard. Take your beats to some of your friends. Compare your beats to some of your favorite songs, you know what I'm saying? And just see like kind of where you stack up and where you kind of lacking, you know what I'm saying? And then where you can improve. Everybody I feel like has room to improve, you know, on anything when it comes to making melodies, making harder drums. Some people be using the same drum patterns all the time, like change it up, maybe come up with a new style, you know what I'm saying? That's really what's gonna like innovate the game, make you stand out, things like that. And just be good, like, you know what I'm saying? Be good, be willing to learn, you know what I'm saying? You're not always right. Be willing to learn from not just me, but also other producers, because I'm not the only one doing it out here, you know what I'm saying? Y'all see my channels are not really doing too well, so like, you know what I'm saying? Go listen to other people too. These are my opinions, these are my words, this is what I've gone through. I've had a Type Beat channel for a year and a half on YouTube. I grew it to 600 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Nothing crazy, but at least I can give you my experience, and if you're in the same position as me, maybe we can grow together. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I'm here. I'm just here to help. You know, I'm not trying to mooch over nobody. I'm just trying to hear, like, for real, just document my process. I had a cameraman. It's really slow for that, honestly. Fuck the cameraman. I don't got nobody here with me. It's just me. I deadass got my mic, or my camera, on my mic stand. I had to took over the mic, put it back in my drawer. I'm gonna show y'all after, because I'm not about to set up the whole camera again, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I'm here by myself, by my dolo, doing this out of the love for the game and out of the love for just like helping people, and just, I really feel like niggas could achieve real great things. So I just really want to document it, and just because I feel like a lot of people doubt me, and a lot of people just don't really know what I be doing, and it would just, to me, it's a waste. It's a waste to just, you know, not document this kind of shit. Like, if I don't know if y'all seen the Kanye documentary, like, mad inspirational, old boy going around with Ye holding the camera pretty much for free, you know what I'm saying? But it's dope. That's what I'm trying to do, take this shit to a new level, and really just elevate, I guess, and just grow with everybody. I want to be that nigga that people like, oh no, he got it. Like, not even, I'm not talking money, I'm talking about just knowledge. And knowledge that can make you a lot of money. Alright guys, that's kind of it for the video. I got interrupted. There's no privacy in my house. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers so I can make my videos in peace. Thank you very much. Nah, but yeah, those are the 3 tips. I mean, take that little sauce. Let me know if you want me to go into something a little more in depth, you know what I'm saying? Next time I'm gonna do another video like this, kind of going into like more different things and just kind of showing y'all examples of everything I'm saying. Just comment down below what the hell y'all want to see. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm down here smoking. Let's just take this last hit together. It's windy as hell out here though. Yeah, also comment down below what y'all smoking on, but that's the video. Pretty much it, nice and simple and sweet, just really something for beginners. I'm gonna do like a more advanced, kind of like in-depth thing, and just, it's gonna be a lot longer, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a little short video, we're gonna do something longer, all right? Love y'all. Let's see y'all in the next video.